welcome back to another episode of Fishing Life Hawaii. So it's gonna be today's spot around the seaweed net. Look at those buoys and nets all around this area. So this Hawaii island set up those seaweed nets like 360 degrees all around the island from October to May. And now it's March. Those seaweed grown big already. And in this season, a lot of fish are gathering in this area to eat those broken nori, broken seaweed. So today I'm targeting those fish. It's a bit windy today, so it's gonna be the short trip, maybe an hour or two, but hope I can get something. So let's get started. Now I start searching for some schools of red snapper, and I ran into a big school of fish. These school of fish occupy the whole middle range. Then I dropped my original sabiki rig. I attached some black pieces, imitating the broken seaweed. This sabiki rig is more than 10 meters long, that can cover a wide range of depth, and is able to catch 2 or 3 fish at the same time. You just drop the rig down to the bottom, then start winding very slowly at the same pace. Very simple. And when you feel nibbling, don't able hook it. You just keep reeling at the same speed until you completely get your fish on. So I got 2 decent sized red snapper at the same time. Both are around 50 centimeters. Wow. Good size. After an hour of fishing, got enough fish for the meal, so let's call it a day. So before bringing back the fish, I got something to do with them. It's Ikejime. Brain them, bleed them, and break their nerve and cool them down in ice water so that we can keep the meat alive much longer and it wouldn't smell at all. So I'm home now. Let's clean up those fish. I usually just scale them, gill them, gut them, and wrap them in a paper and put it in the fridge to rest them for a while. This scale remover is very useful, by the way, to wash off the kidney. Cleanup is done. Now start filleting the fish, starting from cutting off the head. I'm gonna show you how to cook this head later in this video. Snapper head has got bunch of meat inside, and the meat quality is even better than fillet. You can't just throw it away. You don't wanna waste this delicious part of the fish. Today I'm using only one side of the fillet. The other side, I pull it back to the fridge. So I make Kelp-Wrapping, sake, one of the ways we enjoy sashimi. So I'm gonna use this kelp to add some flavor to sashimi. Pour boiled water on the skin. This process is called yubiki, so that we can enjoy sashimi with skin on. Wipe off the excess water. Slice sashimi and put each on the kelp, one by one. And cover it with kelp and make another layer. Okay. Then put it in the fridge for an hour. Now work on fish teriyaki. Let's split the head. Once you get used to it, it's not very difficult. You don't even need deba knife. I already cleaned up all the scales and stuff. And add some salt. And also the meat. Potato starch. And fry them in oil. Now making teriyaki sauce for these. Ginger and garlic. Okay. Soy sauce. Mirin. Sake. Honey. And water. And heat it for 5 minutes or so until it gets a little thicker. And put the fried head into the sauce. It's done, fried teriyaki head. Okay, teriyaki is done. It was a perfect combination of juiciness and crispiness. It's very sweet and crispy. It's good. And let's see how Kelp-Wrapping is done. So after an hour, beautiful. Kelp-Wrapping. And try a piece. Good. It tastes very different than the normal sashimi. The meat gets a little more firm, and the taste gets a little more sweeter. Right. いただきます。
いただきます。
コリッコリや。
これ。 Why?
Mine.